Trinidad,
My sweet Trinidad.
sweet Trinidad and Tobago.
How I love you so.
Look what you've come to be.
Look what you've come to be.
Nobody touch no. Cause I can't believe where we come to. Trinidad, look how the gun them do. Everybody feel the pain. Cause I can't believe where we come to. Trinidad, look how the violence do. Everybody feel the pain. Everybody feel the same. This are no fun and games. Life as we know it done gone and changed. This is not business as usual. See the youths them bad and brutal. Your voice more than crucial. Lift it up a little more than usual. Here I cry, oh Lord, show us a better way. Cause I can't believe where we come to. Trinidad, look how the gun them do. Everybody feel the pain. Cause I can't believe where we come to. Trinidad, look how the violence do. Everybody feel the pain. Everybody feel the same. Where every creed and race should have an equal place, but we know this is not so. We used to fight for a place in the media space. We get it now, look at you. Who know those trace patrol? More gangs and less dinero. More violence, less stage show. Like them dance for real. Cause I can't believe where we come to. Trinidad, sweet Trinidad and Tobago.
How I love you so.
Look what you've come to be.
Look what you've come to be.
Nobody touch no. Cause I can't believe where we come to. Trinidad, look how the gun them do. Everybody feel the pain. Cause I can't believe where we come to. Trinidad, look how the violence do. Everybody feel the pain. Everybody feel the same. This are no fun and games. Life as we know it done gone and changed. This is not business as usual. See the youths them bad and brutal. Your voice more than crucial. Lift it up a little more than usual. Here I cry, oh Lord, show us a better way. Cause I can't believe where we come to. Trinidad, look how the gun them do. Everybody feel the pain. Cause I can't believe where we come to. Trinidad, look how the violence do. Everybody feel the pain. Everybody feel the same. Where every creed and race should have an equal place, but we know this is not so. We used to fight for a place in the media space. We get it now, look at you. Who know those trace patrol? More gangs and less dinero. More violence, less stage show. Like them dance for real. Cause I can't believe where we come to. Trinidad, look how the gun them do. Everybody feel the pain. Cause I can't believe where we come to. Trinidad, look how the violence do. Everybody feel the pain. Everybody feel the same. This are no fun and games. Life as we know it done gone and changed. This is not business as usual. See the youths them bad and brutal. Your voice more than crucial. Lift it up a little more than usual. Here I cry, oh Lord, show us a better way. Because we can't believe where we come to. Trinidad,
ready?
There's a brighter way. Trinidad, cause we can't believe where we come to. Look how the violence do. Look how the gun them do. We feel the pain.
Listen to me now, boy.
Yo.
That tune. Oh my goodness. We need about 1,000 more like this, boy. Big up Izzy Real. Big up Izzy Real. Class of 1995.
From Success.
Success love until composite. Never secondary. You understand?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Is he real the name of this song?
Boy, let me pause the reason it and it ain't stopping, boy. This tune had like banga seed and all. You know what banga seed is?
And the thing about that is how catchy that part is.
Boy.
I can't believe.
Say we come to.
Plenty, we still feel that way too. Plenty
Of course.
Trinidadians feel that way. They can't believe what we come to. You understand? So welcome, Black.
Welcome, Black, all here. Welcome, Black. We still high. We flying real high still from Saturday.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We was up in the Redemption.
Backstage
first time
with
OUR.FUM. You understand? Not an excellent evening. Way boy, I can't find the words. All I have to say is,
for me, it was a real learning experience.
Yeah.
You know, get to see, you know, you hear things, but you get to see. It's like, what I tell you, going a wedding and then being the person involved in a wedding is two different things.
Yeah.
That is the thing that come to mind for me.
Yeah.
With Saturday. You know, you're going to concert, coming through the front gate.
Yeah.
And actually being backstage and seeing some of the happenings.
Yeah.
And hearing some of the happenings, because we was privy to some information. It's like, yeah, boy, it's something totally different, boy, to put on a show. Yeah.
But it was real nostalgic for me because I was trying to keep the groupie mode in my pocket.
You know, mean business.
You know what I mean? Getting to meet the likes of the Messenger.
Yeah.
You know, Uncle Barris. Well, I didn't get to meet Uncle Barris because we had to go in the tent to meet him. Yeah. I get to take a little pics with Buju and Anthony B, the original fireman.
My artist, boy. Well, you know,
Johnny Baptist.
Over the years,
Yeah.
I've had many clash, good peaceful thing.
Yeah.
With people because, you know, them love Sizzler.
Yeah.
And not that I don't love Sizzler, don't get me wrong. I tell people Sizzler greatness is as such. Most people they just measure the catalog by individual songs. Sizzler is on another level because Sizzler just measure he thing by albums.
Yeah.
You know is that boy? A man whole album so bad. And he make one bad album and he makes several. Right? But while that was happening,
Yeah.
Anthony B music just resonate with me a little more, boy.
Yeah.
You know? He had an album where the album that Universal Struggle. I know every single track on Universal Struggle word for word. You know? So to get a little 2 seconds around him. Yeah. And then if he'd reach earlier, we might almost like get the interview with him.
Yeah.
You know, that'd be real nice. And the man come on the stage for the 20-something minutes and
Flatten the place, boy.
You understand? Because we know just like Capleton, he's an energy man now.
Yeah.
You know?
And what I was here, what I pay real attention to in that show Saturday, promoters, all they just put general down in the back and ting. But guess where? When everybody realized Anthony, like he ain't coming, the whole of VIP, almost everybody VIP boss out.
Boss out and generally
Where's the name of the people and them up on the Sawatis and them?
VVIP
and the cabanas and them was empty.
Yeah.
And general
was full.
stay. Because them the little dust what they spend, they
want to
make
get
sure you have
all
to sweep
outside.
them out. Yeah, you have to sweep them out. So I'm guessing this Christ-liking person in the chat here is Izzy Real. Right? All here, we ain't had no social media and thing for the man yet. The man sent the tune for me. And I hear just the beginning of the song and I say, brother, we busting that here today. Like the only song we playing it in rotation. You understand?
And the man say, yeah, we get that honor that we get to
Correct.
actually play a tune first.
Correct.
You know?
Yeah.
And now for me, when this is released to the wider media, for me, I hear why looking at the urban stations and them.
Right.
Ball in your court. Let me see if it's going to get the same airplay that all the others getting. Yeah. It was nice. I got to sit down with, you know, the Godfather Barris. Real cool. Real cool. And I say just watch the goings and comings from backstage now. You know, and learn a few things. I see Matix Wookie Magic all night.
Yeah, boy.
You know, the girls from Island Girl talk too.
Yeah. Big them up.
And ways we another
Kello?
Kello. The matter of fact, they go by they call the whole team now because Kello and them do the thing too.
Right.
Ananias
and Soraya, yeah.
Soraya. She tried to remember.
Yeah.
Soraya was playing in the work too now.
Yeah.
You know, so big up everybody, bless up everybody from Oyoa who was involved making it happen.
Yeah.
For me,
Yeah.
that was a big thing.
Definitely.
That was a big thing.
Definitely.
And I know I listening to the people of them who call and send message and thing. Like, you know, thanks to the, you know, the little words of encouragement and thing now. Yeah, so today on the heels of starting with a song like that.
Yeah, boy.
It seemed fitting that based on the topic that we was coming to just talk about today, which today is one of them days our real involvement from we YouTube family. Right? That the man would send me this tune this morning.
Yeah. Today.
You understand what I'm saying there? That he sent that tune today. And it's kind of in line with what we were talking about now. You know, what really black man, black woman, black people, what really going on in our communities, boy? That's how we going on carry on. That's how we going on and live, boy. This is the be all and end all, right, boy?
Kabi.
Yeah.
We had a very interesting conversation, me and Kevin, yesterday.
I see Sheldon Mendoza. Oh, God, he done inside already.
But you know Sheldon is it.
Yeah, son. Just walked in the door.
Yeah.
Matic says Senate. Yeah.
I now sent it an email, Dematics. So Kevin was saying that he was having a discussion with somebody and he was trying to, how to put it, boy, not song, like he coming from a racist standpoint now, perspective, right? And he basically was kind of alluding to the same thing the pundit from Arango say, right? And I had to kind of, you know, reason with him and show him certain things. Hey, coach in the building, big up yourself, coach. You know, he was saying that, you know, why is it that when you look at the heinous crimes and the gruesome crimes and the killings and the robberies and them kind of thing, why is it only me and you are seeing now? Right? And I had to tell him, I say, I remember that particular version of crime is very susceptible to us. Because when you look at the community, and I had to draw reference to our experience and success, right? And growing up in Lavantil, where from the jump, everything against you, right? Your address against you. Then I tell him, the principal of a certain primary school tell my mother when she tried to get me in school, why she don't send me somewhere in Lavantil? You understand what I'm saying? And she said, well, boy, me ain't going through this again. And we want nobody else disrespect me so. And she went and paid for me to go to school. She sacrificed and she paid for me to go to school. You know? And I hold grudge against that school for almost my whole life. You know what I mean? Because I know if things was different, just the name of the school alone, I would have a different opportunity now. Right? And then I had to show him how systematically from there it begins. I say, because I do SCA, I went to what is supposedly a prestige primary school, private primary school, but I still get zone. I had the marks sufficient to go to a school that was of ilk, right? But they sent me success, which is fine. I enjoy my time in success. I enjoy my 5 years, and I don't think I'll change it because I meet some very good people throughout that 5 years, teachers and children. And I had to show him, I said, Dan, when you really sit down and you look at how this thing build, you will realize why the scenario is how it is. I say, me and you don't bring in gun. Who bringing in the gun?
Even before we go there, just now, see where you start off with?
Yeah.
The places and the positions we just had to start from in the race.
Yeah.
Is something that real people in denial about. So it is very easy to say, well, look who doing all the killings.
Yeah.
Because that's the end of that statement there. You know? If we just go on that fact,
yeah,
that's the end of the conversation there. Because if we just go on that alone, he right, the pundit right.
Yeah.
Because in Trinidad, most of us don't look further.
Correct.
Right? You see that thing we now talk now about your address and all working against you? If we don't start to make that a national, them things national issues,
yeah,
then it's not going to change. Then what's going to happen? Because you live in Maloney. At some point in time, it have a spike in crime in Maloney.
Right.
That's the same time you applying for a job.
Yeah.
They see you living in Maloney.
Yeah, because remember the first thing on your resume is your address, eh?
You understand what I'm saying to you? No, you're forcing me to lie on the jump, you know. Because if I qualifying for the work, well, my address is the problem. I just smart enough to know, yo, I could use your address, or
Yeah.
yeah, all right. You forcing me to lie on the jump.
Yeah.
It's have a lot of things systematically
Yeah.
that we could deal with even before we ask them who bringing this and who bringing that.
Yeah. Now, but that was kind of a jump ahead, eh?
Right? Because when I passed to success, I was elated. Just yesterday, we tell you that I run out of Sawa, boys. When I passed to success, I was so happy. I run out of school.
Yeah.
But people are wrong. When they hear I passed to success, it's like, son, you sending me there? Because they know them time my mother on the PTA and certain things and she involved with. You know, I'd laying right to too far. Because everybody in primary school, I was damn good. I was what you call bright.
Yeah. Right.
And you didn't have all the distractions that we have, you know, when you enter, when you enter success now.
Right.
Right, but as adamant, and my mother asked me, I wonder if she remember that my mother asked me, you know, you want twice that question come up. You sure you want to go? Yes, mommy.
Yeah, my mother too.
Right?
Yeah.
All them things ties back to conversations we have had on Black Tobacco already. One of the questions we ask is, why aren't all the schools in Trinidad and Tobago deemed prestige schools?
Yeah.
You know why?
Or why can't they be at the prestige level?
You know why? Because we still have people in this country who have colonialist mind,
Yep.
and elitist mind.
Yep.
Yeah, poor black people have elitist mind and don't know they have it.
Yep.
However, elitist mind, because you want your child to go that school that is wear that uniform,
Yeah.
in that place. And if they do achieve that, you making them feel less than theirs. Not seeing how detrimental that is.
It is very detrimental.
You understand? They had certain schools, they let run down to the dregs. So when your child go there, your child might not be on what is called badness, you know, but when you go in there, 500 other children in there, 200 of them on what we just call badness.
Yeah.
Some of them is the friends, because, you know, plenty of you train, you go primary school and thing with all living in a community.
Yeah.
You end up in the school with them, you get influenced. We ain't dealing with all of these things.
Yeah.
But then you just come into what your end result.
Correct.
And tell me. And you're correct. You will never be able to come and say, Orisha Lashe was defending. No, I'm not defending that. You're correct.
Yeah.
When we look at who they're holding, or we look at the videos of who committing the crimes, we see these people that look like us.
Yeah. And that's one of the things I was telling him. I say, you know, if everything is connected, I say, because from school now, I say, let me show you this. All these schools that in Lavantil Mova, and that's using day because that's my hometown, right? That was, success was 60 to 85% pass rate, right? All they downgrade the schools and them, Success, Mova, Malik, Bukmalachis. All they degrade the schools and them now from what we would have considered composite schools, right? Some of the best vocational schools in the country, right? Somebody missing in the Bataria Senior Comp, right? Because them used to do mechanics and thing, and their block, that vocational block, ridiculous. And I was saying to him, I say, imagine now, you're not passing for Success, you're not passing for Malik, you're not passing for Mova. They're sending you there. Yeah, because you're 0 to 30. Success is 0 to 30. You know what 0 is? 0 is you ain't even
7 years.
5.
7 years.
Right.
From first year to standard 5 is 7 years.
Right.
To go to school for 7 years and make 1% on an exam. And then people look at you like you's the problem. I tell them, I say, we is the problem.
Yeah.
The teachers is the problem. The teaching standard is the problem.
Yeah.
The syllabus is the problem.
Because again, when we use Nelson, when you look at the children who go into Success now, it's mostly Nelson Street, George Street, behind the bridge, Piccadilly, Picton, Presgalan.
But that's correct. It's supposed to be so.
Yes. But what I'm saying is, remember, these areas are considered depressed.
Right.
Right? So these people don't have access. And when you look at you going through primary school, for whatever reason you're failing, from first
And
year.
then forcing you to go secondary school, that is the problem.
Right, and they passing you is like a conveyor belt.
Yeah.
Right, you're going through primary school, failing from first year to standard 5, fail SEA,
And still end up in a long pants.
and end up in a long pants. They send you success in Form 1. You have no education there because the teachers and them not equipped to deal with remedial children, if you want to call them remedial. Because 0 to 30 is remedial. Say what you want. Right? You're going through the system again. You're coming out of success in Form 5 with no passes. Where you going and work? Where's your opportunity? Where's your choice that you had to make at that point? Right? And now, from there, you're going and work for the Syrian and them because them own all the cloth store and the lower income businesses that will accept people of your ilk, right? And your qualifications. And from there now, it's pressure because, let me be real, it's big people. Yeah, your girl, yeah, your man, whoever, all you bowling, all you go make a child. The child come forth now. How are you going to mind this child and restart that cycle again? Right? So when our youths growing up in them circumstances, as you say just now, and badness, because bad man pulling up in Benz and BM and Audi and Tucson and everything, they be down in gold, they might send a little dust for you, hold this seminar, right? Again, you $1 to hold this gun for me, they hold it for me till tomorrow, whatever. And then it just escalate from there. Because you make 1,000 holding the gun, you go say, well, here we're going on, brother. Let me get you 5,000. You gotta go and pop the suit man for me. You understand? And then you're taking bigger hit and bigger hit and bigger hit until you reach, until you dead.
And it's the cycle.
It's a vicious cycle,
Cycle
boy.
that you talk about when it comes to what you're going on do. I watch for now, I really watch that during the so-called pandemic, you know, when we home. The whole world inside. According to all you, stay inside. All right. The whole world inside, you know. Then, bam, children had a right CXC. And I saying, but right CXC to go and do what? You done home since March, paranoid and panicking with the rest of the world. Now you have to go and try and focus on an exam that you probably even wasn't well prepared for anyway. To do what? But then again, we now talk about that is the same machinery. Because there is 20,000, 30,000, how much about 1,000 children. Let's say they mommy. Right?
Hey, Auntie Mommy.
Akino in the house, Akins
You
in the
know,
house.
yeah, what going on,
Right?
Atkins there?
That is the amount of children that write the exam. The more than the failing group. Let me see the labor force and the unskilled labor force for everybody that need work from people who cannot demand a proper salary based on your qualifications. You understand? You can't come and you spend 12 years in school and you know no passes. Who you coming and bargain with? But I tell them also the flip side of that is we have to take responsibility now for moving away from trades and things. Now you see, now we have to go back to it. Because even though it wasn't big in success had a wicked woodwork and metalwork
I wouldn't say it wasn't big as what we consider it, you know.
Right.
Because when I look back, is that whole block in the back there, metalwork, woodwork, technical drawing, and then the block above the staff
Typing and all
room.
kind of
Typing was up by me.
Right.
And then upstairs the staff room, yeah, clothing and textiles, food and nutrition, art and craft, home economics, all them thing was and then agricultural science. That is a trade. You know, because back then we was looking at it as academic. You know, because even though we go outside and we might plant a tree, that's as much as we go and do. We ain't really tilling the earth. You understand what I'm saying? And metal work, what we doing? What you doing metal? I still have my hanger from woodwork.
Well, I build chair.
Nah, we didn't get that far.
Yeah,
boy.
we got to build chair, right? And
Yeah.
all this, my Jason, my channels, he chair last him 5 years. No, we build that we build line Form 1.
Yes,
Form 1.
that's what I'm telling you.
Right, so we build chair. I lost my chair at the end of Form 3 because I didn't study to take it into Form 4. Channels is one of the few people that I could remember that take his chair and went in Form 4 and 5 with it.
So
we build chair and we put and we weld on the piece at the bottom,
Yeah.
terrace your bar go on and them kind of thing. Right. But today, them thing frowned on, boy.
Yeah.
I don't know it, I've heard people say, I'm talking to some second-hand thing, that Sawa Senior come with a school book. I don't even know if they didn't the proper name of the school now, Sawa Senior.
Sour not.
Right.
Or South.
But
Not.
they say them had one of the best trade section in the country.
Breads, them and Malik.
I know Malik when I see Malik.
Gee. I talking to Miss and I telling Miss that. I say, Miss, oh God, boy. And the last trade man, the last teacher, just retire in September going there. So it have no tradesmen in Malik right now. But it is not because of a lack. The tradesmen, you feel they don't have a woodwork man who could say, boy, I fed up really working for people. Not working for people. I fed up I really going through all the stress outside here. Better I go and teach. Right? I could do that and my work at the same time. So Monday to Friday, I'm Malik, book, success, wherever. And then on the weekend, I build in cupboard. Because I going through there, I call 4 different cupboard men to build a station for me. One bus out, nobody can find him. The next one tell me, he hope I don't wait now. Another one say, he come in and check me Saturday, he never come no way. I call the girl who I buy my first one first. She say, he not doing that no more. Right? So I talk to chef just now. The chef say, boy, I the man fair, boy. And he call. I call him and the man say, yeah, Karen. I say, what? He say, yeah, I was expecting your call. I said, I will be talking about. You understand? But the crux of the matter is, boy, everybody looking down. And I was telling Kevin yesterday, I said, we had to start to check with privilege. I said, because plenty of people sitting down on the pedestal and the perch, looking down upon people who do not have the same access as them. You understand what I'm saying? I say, and the reality is, it's really easy for we to say, yeah, but we could do better, we could do different. But breads, when you look at the cost of food, the cost of living, right? And our boy got an easy way out, which is to...
It ain't easy, but he get something with more money.
Correct. Them fellas and them ain't even realizing what they're doing and making no sense, because from what I understand, it's 5,000 for a car.
What I say?
Atifka.
What I say? I don't know nothing about that.
Right.
I just saying to you, that position of privilege is taken for granted.
Yeah.
It's one of the few things that has made me realize just how hard my mother and father work.
Oh, yes. For
Right?
sure.
And the simple little things that they do to teach me, like check we bag every evening.
Yeah.
I didn't buy this.
Yeah.
Who owns this? Carry that back to school tomorrow. I might get a cutlass. She might show up in school tomorrow.
Yeah.
Because who said if I say there's Karen on, Karen give you that? Yeah. Like Karen on to give you. So that might make she come in school.
Yep.
Right? Them simple little things now. You realize now how important that is, because when you're not getting anything home.
Yeah.
And I grew up in poverty.
Yeah.
So it could have go that way too.
Yeah.
I grew up in poverty, but my parents and them was fighting hard to instill them thing
In you.
in me now.
Yeah.
Naturally, that's not in me.
Yeah. And that is that healthy fear as Sule call it.
You know?
That healthy fear real
What?
boy. That healthy fear
All I
real
studied
boy.
there, I know one cutlass and it's 2 set of
Two
cutlass.
boy. And my mother always promised me if I choose that road, she burying me. Yeah. She and I not trying to find out.
Yeah. It never had to reach so far
Yeah.
with my parents. With me was just I just wanted to do things that them used to either say no to or couldn't afford.
Hey, we have a new listener in the house, boy, Juliet.
All right.
Sega Saga, I hope I'm pronouncing it correct. Welcome.
All right, nice.
Yeah.
You know, and for me, the fine print in what has take place in that life don't matter to me right now. What matter to me is reaching out to the people that have access to these young people to get through to them. Because it has some people that don't listen to you,
Yeah.
right? But we also cannot sit down and it's not just we alone. So like we brother Jamil on here, the initiative that them just complete with the football tournament and thing, while them doing that, we had to have people putting pressure on the Ministry of Education. Yo, this curriculum and this system of education what they have going here not working. How much has our education system changed and adapted since independence? How much? We still writing an exam to see if you can go in another school. Nobody in common standard 2 and say, Mr. Lovelace, we watching how your son organizing there. We feel it will be better if we start to let him do trade subjects. We think that the academics will be a strain on him and turn him away from the education side, right? Let we try and put him into
vocation
trade subjects and see how that will go.
Yeah.
And the trade now, most of us think the trade is metalwork and woodwork alone now.
But it's a real thing.
My brother, I just don't know if you remember that. I remember he saw his own shirt to go to school at in Form 4, Form 5.
And that was a big thing in success.
Yeah.
Malik had tailoring, Book had tailoring, and senior com, Bartara, senior com, them had tailoring. What we know was home economics.
Home ec, yeah.
You understand?
The basic.
Yeah, we know it's home economics.
You understand? But so again, while we doing this show here, while Jamil doing what he doing, while Sheldon doing what he doing, we also have to find a way now to get at the ministries, the Ministry of Education. The crime plan can't just be seeing me somewhere and pulling me over and rubbing me down. As somebody who don't live nowhere near that kind of lifestyle, if you know what a police officer putting their hands on me, this feel like my whole soul, my whole being disrespected. You understand?
Yeah.
Because none of them they don't have no kind of discerning in them when it comes to that. I know all the job is not no easy job. I know they're putting all their life at risk.
Correct.
But you can't tell me this is not your first day on the job. You might be an officer 10 years. And you have a little inkling of differences in people reaction and action and thing when you pull over. And all them things this turn people attitude, you know.
Of course.
You live in a certain way and police interact with you in a dread way. Not even just the police, you know. Your teachers, older people in the community, that's how they feel as well. That's all you on.
What do you think, boy? Right. Yeah, I am. Well, let me just take a small break there.
Yeah.
Get us out of the way. So, folks, we'll be back. We're gonna take a little something from the sponsors. All right.
Can't live without the sponsors. You know?
Nah. How boy? How boy? What went on here?
All reggae lovers. If you really want to make it in life,
Get ready for
there's only one thing you need to do right.
Sheldon Mendoza.
Dream as if you live forever.
Dream to reality.
But live as if you die
Reggae
tonight.
album.
Said I was dreaming. Oh, yeah.
Dream to reality reggae album by Sheldon Mendoza.
Baby girl, you are my number one.
Dancehall reggae, conscious reggae, lovers rock, and much
Pull
more.
up at the club with my crew tonight. Looking for the best girl.
Available on all music platforms.
You know, I now notice the Obiaman jersey there. Where the hell is this boy?
I feel Mendoza is one of them people that beat it. There are certain people when they buy certain t-shirts somewhere, that they just beat it. I feel Mendoza one is the Obia man. Yeah.
I know, boy, but this camera have my African royalty looking at different kind of way today, boy. The black popping, the red popping. Good. Yeah, boy. So, as a man don't like to read news and thing, you know, but oh God, boy, sometimes you think this come and meet you, boy.
I seen we have a comment here from Raphael Gittins.
Hey brothers, do you think we are treated like that because of perception? Just joined, so I didn't hear all.
Perception is apartheid.
Oh, hi Neil. What going on? Oh, Indian. Like my brethren who organized the when we went and talked to Surfall. Yeah, he was one of the teachers and so on. Big up yourself, Nilos.
Yeah. Perception is definitely apartheid.
Of course.
But we also feeding into that perception and we have to take responsibility for that.
Yeah.
We feeding into our perception. It have a certain look.
Yeah. I don't know where that look come from. Man.
Right.
Where it start? Where it come from? Because I
can't say because I've never been one to follow style.
Me neither.
Quote unquote style.
Yeah.
I've never been one. If anything that's supposedly trending is a bad coincidence. Because I don't like to be in where everybody wearing.
I hear that.
Right? But we buy into it when your pants down by your knee. You understand? You're looking at a certain way going in. People, of course, people will feel that kind of how. Because why? When we look at the videos, it's people dressed like that what we see it, you know. Because it's the same thing that's going on what we quote unquote call success.
Yeah.
Just like the people in the parliament. The people them dressed, they try talking them, always in them hot shirts and blazers. You understand? That shit don't make no sense with the kind of temperature we have, but okay, right? And that's the idea for success. So that's how you want to dress. Well, it's the same thing. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
Right? The thing that has beat me is the powder on the neck.
Yeah, but right. I tell you already that they say the word on the street is that is a gang identification.
Okay, well I don't know.
Right? So that is what they're doing inside now.
Okay.
Right?
So you see, look, Mendoza say, yeah, that's my favorite.
What is that, the jersey?
Yeah. You understand?
Yeah.
I have a wicked picture here and two of your brothers and all of them in over, man. Yeah.
Good.
Mommy, you don't know her?
She say you don't know?
See,
I have to clarify.
For me, there are certain things I don't want. That just how it is. There are certain things I don't want. Right? Them thing is it. But yeah, a big part of our problem today, and here is the thing, and it starts with Black America, because whether we like it or not, most of the things America do, we emulate and add, we Trinity to it. So it starts with Black America.
Yeah.
Certain things that we follow is because Black America do it now. We just take it and intensify it. Right? And then on top of that now, America is this humongous place.
Trinidad is this
but
little
Trinidad
place.
is this little place.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
And things like the dress code and thing, we might watch it to the rappers and them in the video and thing. You remember when wearing a tight pants was a crime as a man? You understand?
Yeah, boy.
You getting real talk.
Con Mountain 97, you crazy.
Right? But when rappers started wearing music videos and all are we living through a music video.
See what Jamel now said there?
It
is also difficult to take orders from officers who we know are committing crimes as well.
Well, boy.
Well, you know them can't enforce nothing because...
Well, we can't say don't enforce nothing because we talk with them who pulling you over.
Yeah. But for a big party too, them involved, King, we don't dance around that topic. That topic real, boy. We can't tiptoe around it because 90-something% of the police force is black people. You understand? It's only now you're starting to see the East Indians getting involved in it and whatever. Keith Watkins say, now joining my brothers, our education system is geared for children to pass 2 exams, namely SCA and CSEC. Yes, correct.
And I want to put pass in captions. Because you can't keep everybody down. That's just not how nature is work.
Correct.
Right? You can't fool or blind everybody. That's not how the universe does work. Right? You build a system based on that. So, I always remember my man saying something about, I know rappers or thing, and he said, but look at Lil Wayne, look how much money Lil Wayne making. And the next man telling the man who say that, they always have to give somebody it, you know, so that you would always be able to say, look them doing it.
Yeah.
So somebody who is a lover of this system, who is a defender of the system, will come in chat now and say, but look at how much people this pass. In reality, plenty of people don't pass.
No.
We barely make it. I mean, some of the talents we have here in Trinidad and Tobago that are stifled by the way we just still force, education on people. And tell all in January, I went to the Owatala Festival or Orisha Festival and see a man bring out some sculptures. And all I could tell that man is, Anybody that could do that what you're doing with your hand should be filthy rich. That's just one example. You feel school could teach you anything like about that? What school teaching you? When you're going to school, we talked this year already when Christopher did call in and Christopher, I tell you, Christopher hit me that one and mash me up. You say, you want to see how simple it is to stifle your business thing? Try to sell something in school.
Yes. Yes. I know that. That is not no hearsay. That is real thing. That is a real thing because I remember, as I tell you, I had a youth man customer who was going Diego Martin primary government. And the mother buy one of them big tubber rubber bands for him. And the man started to make bracelet and chain and thing and carry to school to sell. And the teacher tell him, call the principal and tell him he's selling, and then they call the parents and say, we can't allow this and whatever. And I saying, but what is wrong with that? There are so many different ways you could carry that little lesson
into life.
Right? Let the children and them sell amongst themselves. Today, Andre bring in rubber bands. Tomorrow, Keston go bring something else. Or we have a flea market Friday. You understand? Everybody make something and bring to sell.
Are they
Right?
specific for that? Yeah.
Because the reality is, my brother.
It's gonna happen.
The reality is, and I seen it in my family, right? My children want money. So why not give them the ability to earn income? You understand? It's only we not doing it. Yes, the children had to go to school. Yes, they had to learn whatever. But the reality is, my boy, it has, I would say 97% of the subjects I do in school, I don't use besides English and maths. You understand? And it's basic maths I have. Because I have a 3. And my certificate say, I have a basic understanding, a basic comprehension of the subject matter. I go in with that. You understand? I never use Pythagoras. A man trying to tell me I use angles and thing when I trim, and I said, that's fine. I could understand that, but me don't pull no protractor.
You don't.
You understand? I use in my eyes.
Because we know Baba doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Who never went in a classroom.
Correct. Right? So,
hey, the CEO, boy, Mr. Dwayne Davison.
Hey. So Neil say,
knockout.
Neil say, we judge them through perception too.
Of course.
But King, that fear. Remember, we see in the videos we see now these youth men killing people, dressing and looking a particular way. So if I walk in the road and I see that, brother, I uncomfortable immediately. It's the same thing. Let's go for Pitbull. Pitbull don't have no different look. All Pitbullers look the same way. And as far as we know, Pitbullers kill people. Right? Talk done. So me, if I see a Pitbull in the road, brother, I going up on a wall, I do not try to find out how bad the Pitbull is, if it's bad, if it's friendly. I don't want to hear none of that. As a Pitbull owner, I suggest to you, if you are passing in a road anyway and you see a Pitbull, do not go. Right?
So there is a perception that you will get judged too now, because if we see in through them eyes,
yeah,
good and bad,
yeah,
that is where they go. Yeah. Look,
I see Chubby say something yesterday.
Where's that?
All our with them shop bag across all the chest, all they stay away from me. You understand?
And first things first, have our virgin. Let's give him real talk. Eh?
Yeah.
I doesn't call that nothing. I tell them there's a man purse. I sorry. I know. No. I'm not abbreviating it. There's a man purse.
All right.
Right, but Jamil say here, I have 10 passes, 5 CSE, and 5 Cape. Up to this day, I use none. You see? And that is something that could be repeated a lot in our communities. You go to school and you learn this, but you're not doing anything with what you learn for a living.
Correct. And that is one of the issues I have, because I mean, I looking at my daughter, she's struggling right now because most of the subjects she don't like. Right? She have a couple that she like. And as a parent, looking at the ones that she like is like, yeah, but where you going with that? You understand? Now she want to do POB and accounts and things. So I waiting for she to go in Form 4 so she could start them subjects. But the reality is, I understand where she coming from because I was there. I did only love art and success. I didn't care to do nothing else. Art alone is what I wanted to do. I do drawing, graphics, and textile. So, tie-dye and batik and linoleum and all them kind of thing is the best thing I do. You understand? And now, art is what I'm doing because barbering is an art. You understand? So I stay true to my heart because that is what I like or love. A matter of fact, because I like sales, but I love barbering. You know? And that is one of the conversations that I had to have with my daughter. I say, hey, what's going on? You ready to pick subjects? Where you going to pick? She said, well, I like these subjects here. I say, right. So all your energy going forward, I wait in them subjects. Right? Because I not fooling myself to tell you what you do, them other subject and them. And then you sit down in school frustrating yourself, beating up yourself. Because we see it with youth man with the tablet. Mikhail, right? We see it with he. When we talk to him, his mother sent him to school to do engineering and he don't want to do it. So he crashing out of the course right now. At a cost. You understand?
You say, Jamal, say school as we know is wasting time, especially fighting to go to college. Hundreds of thousands of students vying for 10,000 jobs.
Yeah. Or Neil said that somewhere up there. Our education system was built for us to work for people instead of investing ourselves. Correct? Correct.
The less entrepreneurs we create, the less jobs there is, The black community needs to create more entrepreneurs. Children at Silicon Valley coming up with $1 million ideas daily, but we sitting down here at school for 10 plus years to make $15,000 a month. Who you know making $15,000 a month,
so
Jamil?
much.
If so much is right.
Yeah. Look, mom's answer here there. She said the cocktail for doing the wrong things. I remember saying.
Yeah, I know she said that. I will beat your dead body. I think all are we here at any house.
Yeah, I'm telling you. My mother is 5 foot flat. And she tell me, she said, but I don't care how tall you get. She said, I'll break your knees.
Yeah, I'll cut you down to size.
Yes. And when you come down, we go sort it out.
But I remember my mother saying that I will beat your dead body. Yeah. Right? Do the math. There is a disparity between the numbers leaving primary school and those leaving secondary school. Of course. Of course. Because why you're frustrating them, they didn't feel like it's something, they ain't connected to nothing. And then on top of that, we do have a lovely, enjoyable school environment. Let me just look at that school right down the road. No meaning to call it names. The school and you're going down to that avenue. It are two schools next to one another, right? One used to be morning shift and evening shift.
Right.
To have a building in the middle of them started building. It have a dispute between, no, the building was building for students, right? For children. It have a dispute between adults about money or whatever. The building, the construction stopped. How much years now? Right? It's an eyesore. What I was telling you yesterday, I stand up and I do a video there, you know. The wall is about 10 to 12 feet tall and grass going over the wall. Right? Or they want children,
to learn
predominantly black African children, to go in that environment
and learn.
Sit down and be comfortable and they're receptive to learn what you're teaching them. But then want to tell we, all there is the problem alone. So that was saying, I will always say, yes, our faces you're seeing pulling the triggers. Let me talk about some of the reasons why.
Yeah.
Look at that. Big people can't even go and sit down in our parliament or in an executive office and say, hey, here what you seen. Let me do this, we go sort out that court thing after them train and them can't suffer. So big people can't do that. But we want these training them to come out here and be. But I tell you, so the evening, I was a morning I pass and see that. The evening I see some school children from the school and I ask them, I say, if all they could do something, and his access plenty, if all they could do something now to fix all their school, what they go do? We'll clean it. We watch children go in there and learn. And then we put in the blame squarely on them. I keep saying I'm not excluding myself. We is the problem.
So Kit says, ask where and why the fallout is occurring. Jamil said they are keeping down our children from first year.
Right.
And then D. Hodge said, we need to start teaching with the future in mind. Let our students be hands-on with their learning. Of course, that's how I just learn. I just learn with my hands. King, I tell you, I learned that at 31 years old. If I had known that when I was going to school, oh my goodness, I'd be real bad. Jamel said what is going on right now in these schools is borderline child abuse. And then Neil says Silicon Valley has parents spending money on their children's dreams, but some of us as parents not willing to invest our hard earned on our own. We need to unite. I agree. Well, brother, I spending my last to make sure my children and them get that. You understand? And I building a business with so many facets in it now that I don't care if you're cut hair. I don't care if you're doing accounting. I don't care if you're doing nails, eyelash, whatever surrounding the business, do it. I don't care if you do franchising. You understand what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, that is the difference. When we look at everybody else, all the other communities, them just sending their children to school for daycare, you know. And after the 5 years when them done, you have to come in your business. Come straight in the business from the ground and learn. You ain't going straight up to the top. Don't get up with that. Because you have to appreciate each department for what it is. How it work, how it run, why it is necessary. So that if I pass, you know how to run all the elements and all the facets of the business. So that you could continue the legacy of the business. You understand?
And that, I tell you, that was such a wake-up call when I was just starting this journey of what we just call Black Consciousness. I was told, go in Port of Spain, which is the business hub of the country,
Right.
and see how many African names and sons you see.
None.
And at that point in time, I couldn't find any. It probably have, but we don't realize that it's an African person running it. Because you know, and I guilty of this. Plenty of time we see a big business, we automatically assume it's an ethnicity.
Ethnicity, yeah.
You understand? And I will be forced to say,
But
I guilty of that too.
King, all these years I am eating Uncle Sam Bacon Shack. I swear to all God, Sam is an Indian.
Right.
With no disrespect to them.
Right.
So I come across a Newsday article. The man poses he and his children and he take his daughters, the big family running the business. I say, where the muddy grasses is everybody black, you know? So you know, ain't no Ashans, ain't no Richard, ain't none of them are gay.
We need to call none of them names.
Yes.
We need to call none of them.
It's
We know
Uncle
we're
Sam to the world.
But look, something
Jamel
Jamel says here that I keep saying, right, Ole?
We need our own schools.
We need our own schools, but you see, there's how many Syrians and Chinese are you seeing in government schools today? I keep telling them, I say, all they just call me racist for wanting betterment for we, right?
Yeah.
What they feel, the Syrian and them that have organizations, what they feel they'll be saying and talking about when they're at the meetings.
Yeah, what I'm talking
What
about.
they how to make betterment for themselves. The same thing with the Chinese, same thing with the East Indians. There's nothing wrong with that. But as I say it, it's a problem. You know why it's a problem? Because that same workforce we talking about here, that same 30,000, 40,000 children who are right there, CXC, are coming out young and strong, but no value behind the name in terms of qualifications. Them need that.
That's
for
right.
them industries to go now. Right? Because I say, I racist. Tell them how much party just go and see them.
And then the next thing is,
don't feel the no party. Eh?
the next thing is them using them parameters to employ we, but none of them don't have it. Imagine that you telling me I need,
A degree
and I
in
watching
this.
our job description the other day, and I said, but you have to be a rocket scientist to get this work. You need, it's 2 degrees you need. And this is not for no manager work, eh? This is a regular job. You need either your first degree or a first degree and a bachelor's or some kind of mad thing so. And I saying, but wait, what the salary is? $9,000. How, brother? So you trying to tell me the money I was making when I now started do my real work? You know, when I get season anything, I get a nice little job, whatever. The money I was making then with my little 7 passes breads. You telling me a man need them amount of degree and passes now to make that same money? And then the job description is about 3 different work the man doing. I said, now they're going crazy.
And that's the thing about it, boy. But just like with renting, because it have no way, nobody to put them in check, put them in place, no parameters that they have to follow.
Yeah.
They just like the landlords, they could do what they want, say what they want, call what they want, be as ridiculous as they want. They could do the same thing. It's not nobody could go to and say, well, at least that I know of, I applied for this job. I suspect that is only because of my address I didn't get through. Or look at what they want for this job, but look at my qualifications. Even though I don't have a degree in this, look at the experience that I have to make up for it. And I know nobody we can really go to, at least that I know of, to show that, and they take it up and say, let's check out this here. Because I'm telling you, it have people that in all these communities that we just call the press, all that we just call ghettos, I don't like that. The old I hate that term. Because I know where it come from.
Yeah.
But it have people don't want to move and leave here. They live in there. Because to them, that is paradise. That is heaven for them.
Yeah.
You understand? And you well qualified. Whereas I went to school with a youth man. I repeated mover with a youth man. That come over with about 5 distinctions and 5 ones. You know. He just come to play football, you know, but I teachers are on strike, so that's that was how we say it. Yeah, that's how I was saying to you.
Yeah.
He was supposed to go straight and do A's now.
Yeah.
But he just wanted an extra year.
Right.
You know the kind of subjects he come from? Ask me where you from now.
Where you from?
In the heart I'm over. You understand what I'm saying there?
Yeah. But we know better than that. I mean,
I'm telling you right. So in 2023, and your address, we still have to study about changing address.
Yeah.
Something wrong with that boy. What we really do?
when I sit down and I studied that, I mean, I was telling Kevin that yesterday, I said, Kevin, the reality is, I have some schoolmates who grew up Mova, Picton, Piccadilly, wherever, Beatum, Sealots, that sit in some of the highest offices in this country. You understand? And was very well paid because they were very knowledgeable, and whatever. When they finished success, they went and do A-levels. Trying to remember where Safia and them went, boy. I don't remember now. I think Southeast.
We are people.
Yeah.
Again, you know mean big on the calling names. But we have people that doing real big things. That sit down in the same class with we.
Yeah.
That come from the same addresses that we come from.
Correct.
Right? So we know that the stigma attached to Lavantil, Mova, Belmont, Beatum, you know, we know that stigma, somebody pushing that. That narrative,
Yeah.
somebody pushing it.
Yeah.
Actively pushing it.
Neil says, I had a student who wanted to become a hairdresser, and her father asked me to convince her to change her mind because to him, a monthly salary was better than work. My brother,
We all face that.
you're talking to the boss of that topic now.
The two are we here.
Yeah, the two are we?
He on specific.
Yeah, that's specific to me.
Yeah.
Because I telling you, when I went to my parents and I tell my mother, I say, Mommy, I want one thing and I'm going to do business and whatever. She's all right. You know, she still didn't believe it. And then when I leave my work now, the day, just coincident, I didn't tell she I resign. The day I go into my farewell, I'm down in Zanzibar in the West Day. And she called. She said, "You sound like you're on the road." So I said, "Well, yeah, I know heading down to my farewell party. My farewell lime. Here she now." Farewell? Where farewell from where? I said, "Well, I leave my job." Hey, she Karen, you leave your job to do what? She done ready to go up and she gears, I say, well, I'm going to run my business. What business? So that's to tell you now, the thought process behind it now, how they look at what we doing and they don't consider it business. Don't call me no baba, boy. Do not call me no baba. I am a business owner. I no come no small business owner neither. You might get bellas. You understand? Don't disrespect my business. You understand?
Keep telling them.
Perception. And any young girl that come to me or boy or whatever come to me and say, Mr. Karen, I feel I want to do barbering or some aspect of beauty. I say, you know what I tell them? We love the big names, right? Forbes magazine had an article on the recession-proof businesses. You know what was one? Hairdressers, barbers, mostly service industry, so geriatric home, nursing home, all them things, because people will get sick, they will get old, they will need care. And even in the hardest of times in a recession, people still want to cut their hair. They still want to look nice. And the beautiful part about it is these businesses have the ability to adjust price up and down. So if thing hard,
They have the ability also to be where they want to be.
correct.
Because all that we come from knowing some of the baddest barbers
Yeah.
in a little hole.
Yeah.
In a little hole, in a yard. I trim in yard and thing already. I trim in my yard. My mother, the first person I know as a barber used to come to me. Now that's a big thing.
But that's where I start.
But he used to come by, he used to
Yeah.
come up the hill.
Yeah.
Well, he used to come to trim me per se. He used to come to trim everybody up the hill who want to trim. And it's a bench that my father built. I used to sit down on, and Mr. Danny trim me.
On that tree.
You understand? That mental, and it's still alive and well today, sadly.
Yeah.
Because we talk about that, all of that tied into the why children can't do business in school. Right? If a child tell the parent, Mommy, I want pack of rubber bands. And come in school with a pack of rubber bands that you yourself as an adult in him see a business in that. Make something out of the rubber bands and selling them. I don't know why we first option is to tell them no. But then we understand now why no. A big part of that is the subliminal teaching that the teachers get. Remember them going strictly by a code, by a book that they learn, they went and they learn,
Yeah.
by a society that also teach them other little things to said and unsaid. Nah, no business and thing, you have to focus on your work here, but focus on your work to do what? I do maths, English, literature, integrated science, principles of business, social studies, and something else. There's 7 subjects in all.
Geography. No. History.
History. Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
The principles of business that I did in school have no bearings on what I'm doing today as a business. Right? The
And we
history-
having it.
Two.
Same.
The history that I did in school have no bearings on the history I learned of myself as an African. Because my introduction to history was writing a story as though I was in Africa at the time the first slave ship come, and how I think we reacted when we know the guns and the rioting and everything. And I always remember Mr. Smart tell him, pull him aside and tell him, that was well written. I kind of good at that and I could write out a story from that kind of, But that's the history I learned in school, slave. I learned nothing else about history in school. Slave and the slave experience in the Caribbean. That's basically it. Right? So, bam, now I come into this whole African conscious set of information, and I can't even tie back none of that into what I do in school. So you telling me now your child find a way, marbles high on the thing now. Them buy a pan of marbles
Yeah.
and going in school and selling marbles. Nah, you can't sell marbles. What?
So it's the same thing happened to the another customer with marbles. Marbles was the way. Marbles was the
So
way.
there are some comments to get into there.
Yeah.
So, Jamil say it is not what you do, it's how you do it. Right? True. Everybody is doing the same thing, just at different levels. Right? Kyle Grando King, here, welcome in, Kyle. You're a little late today. Jamil say we confuse jobs with income. Our parents believe that the only form of income is a job. Very, very true. My mother say people perish because of a lack of knowledge, and we die now for that. Self-hate is real, very, very true. When we sell land, sorry, I forget to add that, yes, that is why I learned in success too. I learned about Christopher Columbus. He was a great, great explorer. Don't mind if I find here by mistake. I wonder if I do something by mistake, if they'll describe me as great, boy.
Please.
Roxanne Herbert say education is necessary. Jobs are not the future for black people. Re-education is necessary. Okay, know better, do better, because I just need people to clarify when they say things like education is necessary. Because I do agree with that. But if you say to me that a certain type of education is necessary, well, then we could start to go down that road. But just a broad education is necessary, I do agree with that. But I seen a child doing YouTube videos. The child is not 10 years old yet and make a couple $1 million in a year off of views and payments from YouTube.
One man sending toys for the man to play with and all kind
You understand? That hard for me to not look at, boy.
Of course.
So a few years ago, I would not want my daughter with a YouTube channel, but now is a conversation me and my 6 soon to be 7-year-old daughter is having. We having like in a YouTube channel. Of course, she would not have any access to it, but to do the videos, because when she sit down to talk, to make a video for herself, I'd be like, where you get an accent from?
Look, Neil say something there. In my day, there was a big flipper dolphin market. Neil, if I tell you, I still have some of them in my drawer, you know, somebody bring some for me. I don't know where they went. It's not you?
Yeah.
You,
So,
right. I have them there.
Where went hanging out, boy?
I have them. I feel like going and get them trained on them and show them how to.
When I went to the market.
Yeah, you pick up some and bring for me. And we used to make chain and king. I go in and dig them up, make some chain and let them train and then bring them thing back, boy. We will make some earring and thing and let them sell. I mean, I know where we getting it from again. Because I don't know where again them trees on them.
I know Sheldon and them living in places that could still have a little country vibe to it.
Jamil,
anybody?
Jobs are necessary, however, it must be for us, by us. Not everyone would be an entrepreneur. Hey, that's a fact.
Right, true.
Roxanne is a new listener. Knowledge is different now. Know better, do better. However, Jamil say, like the Chinese, we must start back to slave and labor for ourselves.
Agreed.
Indeed.
Agreed.
All right, so let me pay a bill there. So join us for the ultimate celebration of local music and culture. Flambeau, the 10th anniversary concert of True Talk No Lie, TTNL, happening on May 20th at the Big Black Box. Hey Choppy headlines an incredible lineup of over 10 of the hottest acts in Trinidad and Tobago, from soca to dancehall, R&B, reggae, and rap. There's something for everyone. Don't miss your chance to experience the authentic sounds, stories, and rhythms of our local music scene. Get your tickets now for an unforgettable night of music and culture. $150 early bird tickets going fast. Get yours while they last at Swaggy Artistry /Butte at 41 7th Street, Barataria. Threads at 89 Aranguez Main Road. Online at suntix.com or any of the TTNL team, Navy, Kiggs, or Swiss Tea. Full lineup is Hey Choppy, Rion Elborn, Jazzy Blaze, Kishav, Bosedi, Natty Royal, Killer B, Issa, Sharifa Selman, Soulman, Ami, Sadea, and Magnus. Flambeau is sponsored by Duracell, Act 2, and Subway. Check out Subway's new boneless hot sub, bringing the zing with breaded chunks of boneless chicken breast in a buffalo sauce with crispy fried onions and a ranch dressing. It's a zesty, flavorful experience you need to try today. Subway, eat fresh. Yeah. So, I feel that we have about 16 viewers. I feel I want to run that tune again. You know? I feel I want to get them a taste. So everybody who wasn't present when we boss it. Alright, so let's take in this tune here. Rock a little bit.
Trinidad,
My sweet Trinidad.
sweet Trinidad and Tobago.
Oh, I love you so.
Look what you've come to be.
Look what you've come to be.
Nobody, cause I can't believe where we come to. Trinidad, look how the gun them do. Everybody feel the pain. Cause I can't believe where we come to. Trinidad, look how the violence do. Everybody feel the pain. Everybody feel the same. This are no fun and games. Life as we know it done gone and changed. This is not business as usual. See the youths them bad and brutal. Your voice more than crucial. Lift it up a little more than usual. Here I cry, oh Lord, show us a better way. Cause I can't believe where we come to. Trinidad, look how the gun them do. Everybody feel the pain. Cause I can't believe where we come to. Trinidad, look how the violence do. Everybody feel the pain, everybody feel the same. Where every creed and race should have an equal place, but we know this is not so. We used to fight for a place in the media space. We get it now, look at you. Who know those trace quattro? More gangs and less dinero. More violence, less stage show. Like them dance for real, cause I can't believe where we come to. Trinidad, look at where the gun them do. Everybody feel the pain, cause I can't believe where we come to. Trinidad, look at where the violence do. Everybody feel the pain, everybody feel the same. This are no fun and games. Life as we know it done gone and changed. This is not business as usual. See the youths them bad and brutal. Your voice more than crucial. Lift it up a little more than usual. Hear I cry, oh Lord, show us a better way, because we can't believe where we come to. Trinidad, there's a brighter way. Trinidad, cause we can't believe where we come to. Look at where the violence do. Look at where the gun them do. We feel the pain.
Boy, that song real bad, eh?
Shoot, boy.
That song is
And
baderific.
We not say nothing. The man say it all.
Yeah.
And just that line alone, Trinidad, I can't believe
What we
where
come to. Yeah, boy.
From going success and going by my friends all over Lavantil, Belmont, Beatham. I mean, my mother listening. My mother knows so many places I walk. You're like, what? You know? To now not even dare to venture into these places, at least not with the company. I'll be people who live in there now. You know, we went by everybody.
Yep.
Because that's what it was.
That's
The
what it
line
was.
is by you today. Why your mother not home today? I don't want to say docking in school because it's not something I think I only leave school early once. But every single time school over early for whatever reason, we already had a plan.
Yep.
At that time, we were in my Laurencio. Laurencio was living in our house opposite Aranguez Plaza. And cook a white pale out. Twice in my life we cook white pale out. That was the first time, and then had a time we go my Roger. And them girl and them cook.
Right.
Them cook a white pale out. You understand? But I'm telling you. But that's what it was. And we walking and we going everywhere.
Yep.
Now, even as a school child who mightn't even be involved in anything, but just because you're living on First Street, you can't pass through Second Street. You have to go wrong by 4th Street. That
That's stupidity, boy. And them fellas ain't seeing that that pressure they're putting on the children on them too. Because added to the fact that you're living in a depressed area, right? You're going to school in a less than whatever perceived good school, and then now you have to study. I can't pass here because I could get corn because it's this number going with that number.
That's how hard it is to now you going in school now. It's like a victory that you actually make it to school.
Right.
You know, all these little things that we had took for granted. I mean, it sounds so so long ago that we went to school in the 90s, and the 90s was 2 years ago. Right? Yes, Bambi. Yesterday, I telling Karen and an ex-youth man from Success that just yesterday, you see Bambi say, just telling my friend yesterday, we used to walk from Success to Belmont, True Love, until going through people, they had normal. I tell them, I remember a day going with them fellas and them, and the people ask them, how come we didn't see your lane so long? Because it like was a little while lane passion. I went to them that day now.
Yeah.
I remember one set of them talking about how every day they meet up and come over and come through here and come. And nobody can even think about cutting through them kind of place and thing again. People looking out for you, the older people, and them looking, because you know them old people home after hour the evening, they done probably cook and the thing and they relaxing.
Yeah.
And that's just how life was.
Yeah.
No problems at all with it.
And them encouraging you to climb a little fruit tree, go and eat some cherry, go and pick some dungs.
Bring some for me.
Yeah.
I remember I had 1 or 2 people that were really said that. Yes, go. But you bring some for me because them can't go on it. You know, and we move away from that. I understand why in some cases, but in some cases, most of us buy into it and don't want no part of that. Because, I mean, we as adults now, I could talk that. My mother and father didn't want me walk into town. I remember for the first 3 years of success, in Form 4 and 5, I feel like a big. When the first 3 years of success, I walk into town and only looking around.
Right.
We're looking around to see if I see Daddy Van. Because I know that got us book. I could get it right there.
Yeah.
And on top of getting it right there, when I reach home, I get it from my mother too. I do that 3 years. In Form 4 and 5, I was like, yeah, whatever. But that was a part of bonding.
Yeah.
Bambi here talking to we. That is a man that I was friends with since 1994.
Yeah.
Right? That we never fall off, even though he migrate. And it has sometimes a few years pass and we didn't communicate at all. Right? But that's what them little things do. Going up by people to play football by them. You understand? All them little things. But the children of them can hardly do that today because how we live in a black community, you can't leave your house to go by your partner and sweat. Simply because the people are a little older than them don't like one another. That shouldn't have nothing to do with you.
True.
You know bonding it is to leave your house and go by your partner to play. And then when you're done, him mother get you a plate of food and thing, boy. All them little things we take for granted as to how them things help build we, boy.
Yeah.
You understand? When Bambi was flying out, we went Maloney. The day before you fly out, me, Roger Lal, I don't think Brent was there, and spend the whole day. I still have something that I take for I say I keep in this. A baseball. Since 1996.
Yeah, but still.
I have it still.
That we talking about.
I say I keep in this, I'll show you this when you come back. He didn't come back for 10 years. 2006 when he come back, the day when we went and meet him, I carried the baseball. That day was a Sunday.
Yeah.
We gone by your grandmother. Food. I get food to carry home. And this man doing one of my moves, I lead a bowl. A chicken place bowl. A red bowl with a white cover. That was a classic.
Yeah, we have it too.
Yeah, boy.
Like the popcorn bowl.
Oh, God. You understand? But them, that's how the friendships and them just build.
Yeah.
We wasn't trying to build our friendship at that time. No, we were just being friends. But we could look back at it now and we could see all them walks in the evening to go
foundation blocks, yeah.
It's exactly the foundation blocks now. You know that we have you sit down home on a game, I sit down home on a game, and thing it ain't really
talking, yeah, we talking through the headphone and thing.
It ain't no vibe in that. Bread's sitting down by your neighbor and talking till your mother or your father call you inside. I know what that is. As you I was telling that, the live end up being outside by me because if I go down the hill by Snags and mommy call I mightn't hear depending on if we sit down in the front of the house, yeah, but if we go in the gallery upstairs, I ain't go here. Can't go by blues because I definitely not hearing she from up in the back there. None of these places is a minute away from home. Right? So the live end up being right outside the school under the security light. And we sit down there for hours now. We didn't know what I was doing.
Yeah.
That cementing with friendship.
Yeah.
Up to today.
Hey, big up Nicky in the house. Nova.
Hey.
Nova in the building.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we and these children and them being denied that today. Because again, people a little older than them who's supposed to be intelligent.
Yeah.
Who's supposed to understand that the rules of how we want to call the game for a long time. Nah, them not nothing to do with that. It's not so anymore.
Yeah.
That's why I asked the question. Black man, black woman, what really going on with the community? What really going on with the community?
Yeah.
You don't pass and see. I can tell you, the last time I pass and see football being played in the road with 2 stones.
4 stones.
As the goalpost, exactly. You understand that right now when we say only legends know is this and this, man, a foot between two stones.
Yeah. Like goalkeeper, yeah.
I did know that is the space at the goal to make
Oh,
to see
yeah,
how
yeah.
big you're gonna make the goal now.
Yeah.
You understand? Yeah. And I remember I didn't never like small goal at all. Simply the post. I like the play in the middle because I never learned how to properly shoot in them little things. You understand? But that was part of we growing up.
Yeah. Roxanne say community, culture, and sharing food, the
Of
building blocks of
course.
friendship, yeah.
I eat bar good. I eat bar good for my friends. What you mean? From my brethren in Belmont, Roger, oh God. I eat from my grandmother.
Yeah.
My family. What you mean? Yeah, but that is just what it was.
Yeah.
Snag's grandmother, God, that woman had a hand. That woman had a hand. And again, all them little thing too. We going by them for water.
Yep.
Because we are running water up the hill, problems. Sometimes we go by them for water, sometimes I'll be eating downstairs by them. Because they either be by the standpipe, otherwise there's a bucket of water going. Them considering that wasting because I totally need water. So I say like, if I bathe it, there's an extra bucket of water I have to full. I bathe it down. Watch now, a standpipe lime too. I could talk that talking. A real lime by the standpipe because I real tote water. A standpipe lime. Sometimes when you catch yourself, you see young fellas by the standpipe like, where all these people come from? When I come here, it's me alone. You understand? But again, all them little things is what help build it.
Correct.
And that's what we So Mendoza say, there is no community. We need to get back to the meaning of community. Come to unity. Come unite. Now we have the hood, which is what you hide under. You come for them, boy. Now I find it take long, boy.
Yeah.
Pan cup. I know real people don't know what is that.
Where's Pan Cup?
That catch game. Oh boy, I tell you, that's some of them things we thought we make up.
Yeah.
But other people playing it. Look, she saying pan cup. I say, but like you. When I see that there, I say like you grew up the hill with me. Belt it. Somebody had to go and catch it.
Catch what, the cup?
Somebody had to get the cup and then come and catch people.
Oh.
That's how we used to play.
All right.
You understand? Remember I was telling you time to tank catch.
Yeah.
The rim of that. I look back and I'm like, yo, how no we never fall and break? We said either break a leg from bouncing it or a hand or butt up here. How but we fall it, but nobody never get serious damage. But when you look at that, because it's about that high off the ground, Kara, the width of the room. So you're running across a
pipe.
A 3-inch or 4-inch steel.
Yeah.
Right? But that is all you're running on. And you're running across that to try and catch people.
Sheldon say he was cooking. How you gonna tell me that, boy? It's lunchtime, we hungry breads.
Oh, better than that. Send the food.
Better than that, boy. Better than that.
Nicky, that's how all they used to play pan cup. How all they used to play pan cup? Pitch.
Yeah. 3 hole.
Here one too, right? So it had a little different few grades of dirt up the hill where I used to live. My yard had a good thing for 3 hole. But at a certain time, my mother didn't want no part of that because of real noise. Right? And my mother had she respect as a woman, an elderly woman in there. When I say elderly, just a woman with children.
Yeah.
Right? Behind the school had a next good one. But you're watching there, they like my yard too because it's next to the court. So as the ball reach pitch done. And then in the field under the tree. Right? Everywhere else is shit. Them 3 places is good. Boy, and you do a crowded up, so men lining up the pitch. People around there waiting. The same thing with the basketball. Like, somebody are walking through Sour recently asked me, like, how so much of people know you? I say, 2 things. Where I grew up next to the court, and the fact that I used to sell ice cream right in Sour. But I grew up next to our court that was the most popular at the time. And I remember we had no boundaries and no borders.
Yeah.
People coming from all over to play basketball there.
Yeah.
So that is what it is, and then they come on me for water. But again, them is the things that build the community. Black man and black woman. What going on with the community today?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, say no, all we have is the hood.
Yeah.
Which is something it is hide under.
Yeah.
So we're not living in somewhere again, we just hide in somewhere. Is that what going on at it now?
Yeah, basically.
But we could look at it like that, even for ourselves,
She say, yeah, that's how we used to play it the person had to find everyone while still guarding the pan.
King.
You know, as you talk that Sunday, I remember, well, you see, my childhood experience growing up was different because I grew up on our main road.
Right.
So everything happening for me is behind my house and next door by my neighbor. Right? Because I couldn't go on the back street and go up on Paris Boulevard and play no basketball and thing, right? But we used to go up on top. We have a storeroom. You know, everybody have a little storeroom, right? In the back of the yard. And my neighbor, 5 finger tree, coming over the wall.
Right.
So we used to go and pick 5 finger with a big basin. I will go downstairs. I will get some salt and black pepper. My bread neighbor, do you know go across home? You'll get some mother used to make a wicked pepper sauce.
Right.
You'll go and get some wicked pepper. And them had shadow benny and thing home. You'll go home, get them thing, come home, we throw it in the basin, bust it up, and we sit down and be making guava and 5 finger chow. And we leaving it on top of the roof because you know up the hot.
Pepper.
Yeah, so
Chow
that's
pepper.
on beating down on that basin as chow. What when we done, we belly full. We come downstairs to eat, come off the roof and mean to eat. And mommy saying, hey, it's lunchtime, you know, you have lunch to eat. Lunch, belly
You know,
full,
but
boy.
the next thing too, where I grew up, all them thing was part of how you be defined as cool. Mm-hmm. You can make a wicked show.
Yeah.
You could pitch.
Yeah.
You could run fast.
Fly kite.
You could fly kite. You can make kite and then fly it. You could play basketball or football.
Paper plane.
Play, all them little things is the little things you have to be able to do now.
Yeah.
You understand?
Nicky ball out.
Yeah, chow. Come on, man. Oh, God, and don't make a shit show, eh?
Nah, you mad.
Do
Tasteless.
not make a shit show.
Nah, your hand ain't going back in that, boy.
But you, the talk you're going on, get?
Yeah.
Yeah. And that is it now. We, as was said, we not living in our community no more. Mm-hmm. We just are, as I say, we just have people living. We don't even have neighbors. We just have people living next door.
Mm-hmm.
You don't even know who is this one, who is that one.
Yeah. I had 2 neighbors on my street.
No, not all at the time.
Yeah, 3.
Is people don't want to, you know, our next big thing, and that is fast pace. Because where I remember Christmas Day, I talking to one of my neighbors. First time we actually had a conversation. I live in a new place 3 months, and first time we get a conversation, right?
Mm-hmm.
So walking around with my daughter. She's like, you know, I live in here how long? And I never do that.
That what she say?
That was she telling me.
She never walk around the compound.
But as funny as it is, that's just the reality. Now you go out to work, you're tired, you come back.
I did think my neighbors don't really see me because remember I trimming from 9 to 7. When 7 o'clock reach, them done inside.
Yeah. And you ain't ready. Where you want to go?
I ain't coming out there. Yeah, you ain't coming out there. So if you bounce me, it's because you see me Sunday morning, I washing down the yard or I weeding the dogs or whatever. Hey neighbor morning, that's about it. How you going? In the earliest when I now move, I used to really talk to Stephen. But then Stephen, boy, sometimes Stephen only in a conversation there. You turn when you're done, you know. Because that sun blazing and stinging up your skin, you know.
But that is, and people let's tell we all only living in the past.
Brother,
And you know
better I live there, yes?
No, but you know I tell them. But all they not living.
Correct.
All they not living.
Correct.
What life it is, where just at a concert, then you can't even go.
Oh God, don't even talk about that. I watching, me and my stand up watching that in the show, boy. Everybody in VIP, phone up and live. And Buju singing out the liver string, boy. Barry singing out the liver string. And we in the back there, bawling and screaming. And VIP, everybody like this. I say, but how you could enjoy a concert through a screen?
No, but I didn't know it. I didn't know it. I don't like it, but that is the new way because while we watching it like that, around them it's normal because nearly everybody doing it.
Nah, boy.
Sad.
I ain't have it.
I see Luciano started singing one of my favorite. Imagine living in a world. Me like, yo, I can't put out no phone like bloop 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 because that one of the songs, even though that song is probably 20 years old, very, very applicable to today. With what we're talking about here right now, Leo Black man, Black woman, what really going on with the community? Because he talking about imagine living in a nice, peaceful place now. Oh, what a wonderful world it would be. Right? I don't know phone. I want to hear the shadow ball. Yeah, whirl and pull back that tune. Yeah, the drum and ding, 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 ding. Because one of the things that's really taking in a live show too now. When you come at a band, don't try to fool me.
Yeah, no shadowing.
I want a band be involved.
Nah, rough cut.
That's why I tell them, I'm going to tell you who are firing the baddest band for a long time. Beanie Man.
Beanie, yeah. Rough cut, yeah. But it's the same band.
Hey, when Beanie and that band started interact so, that is one of the things I think the can't beat soca artists with, boy.
No.
A real soca artist who move with a band, or at least just perform with a band.
Correct.
So that one thing I'm looking for now. So when you start to sing a tune I really like now. Yeah. I don't wanna
I got a memory, boy. I got a memory in my brain.
And then one of the things I watch too, will make Mariel go and watch Barris. Be like at Barris' age.
Yeah, boy.
This might be the last time I see Barris perform live.
Live, yeah.
Then I get to interview him. Right? Luciano. We might see them, but they might come back like on smaller scales now.
Yeah.
We don't know that you'll come on that kind of scale again. Right? Sometimes plenty of these fellas just come in here for the shows, we don't even know about it. So I take Buju, we go see Buju. We know Buju in. Yeah. Buju in.
Yeah, Buju in.
Buju are the hits.
Yeah.
And the presence.
Yeah.
To be 10 years from now, he release a song, but still have a big show like that.
Yeah, he carried on a dread, Agaga Melende, Saturday night.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I personally waiting now for Anthony B show.
A proper Anthony B. Yeah.
Proper hour and a half performance.
Yeah.
From the Fireman.
Cause he had to take a little bush bad boy.
This one we know this one.
Yeah, he had to take a little bush bad. But we taking it.
This one was nonny. Yeah. Come straight on the stage. And start a bonfire one time.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah. Neil say where I grew up, we learn how to cook from borrowing the neighbors' yardies.
Oh God.
He was saying what I still vex with the neighbor for what she fall, yes.
Well, what's now? You borrow a chicken.
How you paying back that, Neil? How you paying back that?
That's the best.
How you paying back? You had to go buy Ibrahim and buy a young fowl and grate up and get them back.
You're borrowing a chicken then.
How, boy? How?
Now, I am. That's one of the things I never do. And the first time I see a chicken get plucked, I know that is not something I want to do.
Yeah, we raise chicken. And then the neighbor had a problem with it and we had to let down the pen.
You talking that raised chicken? A thing like that too, rainfall.
Yeah.
Drain full of water. Racing your leaf is a leaf end.
We used to use pallet stick.
Race?
Yeah. Pallet stick, boy. You're saving your pallet stick for that?
The neighbor had a drain on the side of his house with a nice little length. The only messed up thing is the concrete out there was smooth.
Yeah.
You can't. And on the end it's so. So you're going so, and you might navigate through that. But down to the end, if you ain't pay attention, it's so. Carry on. Plenty of week. Enough skate and fall and go on skating.
Down the drain?
You can't stop. You ain't stopping. Because it ain't no, that fall there is a short fall.
Right.
And then you're stopping. But that race, boy, that big thing, boy.
Neil say they paying it back when the children borrow yours.
Again. And them times when we had community, now we have to get rid of the hoods on them now.
Yeah.
Get rid of the hoods.
Yeah, we had to get them youth men and them to come down to we level and talk. So folks, join us for the ultimate celebration of local music and culture, Flambeau, the 10th anniversary concert of True Talk No Lie, happening on May 20th at the Big Black Box. Hey Choppy headlines an incredible lineup of over 10 of the hottest acts in Trinidad and Tobago. From soca to dancehall, R&B, reggae and rap. There's something for everyone. Don't miss your chance to experience the authentic sounds, stories, and rhythms of our local music scene. Get your tickets now for an unforgettable night of music and culture. 150 early bird tickets going fast. Get yours while they last at Swag Elite Artistry /Beauty, 41 7th Street, Barataria. Threads, 89 Aranguez Main Road. Online at suntix.com or any of the TTNL team. Full lineup: Hey Choppy, Rion Elbow, Jazzy Blaze, Kishav, Bosedi, Natty Royal, Killer B, Issa, Sharifa Selman, Soulman, Ami, Sadea, and Magnus. Flambeau is sponsored by Duracell, Act 2, and Subway. Check out Subway's new chicken and waffles. For $39 Subway, for just $39, Subway is now offering tender strips of lightly breaded chicken with a pearl sugar, Belgian waffle, and syrup. That's a great deal for any time of day. But now for a limited time, you also getting 2 free extra chicken strips to sweeten the deal. So get yours today. Subway, eat fresh.
Yeah.
Right. So Roxanne says, I had the same experience at Rudder's concert. Can you really enjoy the performance? Be present in your life. I agree with that, boy. I don't know how. I don't know now. And I mean, I'm guilty of it as a parent too. You know, plenty of the scenarios we will be in with the children and them. You know, you want to take a picture or whatever. But yeah, they just be soaking up that moment, enjoying that time with them, and the fact that we're able to do it. And then when I reach home, I was be like, shucks, boy, I should have taken a picture.
I want them pictures, boy.
Yeah.
Look at Caroline and 2 sisters, all they go on concert. I don't even get to come and meet all they were for because of where I was.
Yeah, nobody
I can't see a picture. So 2 sisters and a brother alignment with 2 brother-in-laws. I can't get a little family shot self, boy. Them is memories.
Yeah.
You understand?
Well, they was busy, eh? They was caught up in the moment.
Yeah, nah, still.
There was in the moment. I ain't vexed with them. Because the memories day. Something I was going to tell you, you know. I forget, boy. Something I was talking about. What were you talking about, boy? I think it was, the conversation with Kevin yesterday too. We was talking about the girl who do the video in Tobago with the bank tellers and them, you know what I mean? And I find that real off. Cause hear him now, you know, he was born in Chiao because he said,
I see the status.
Yeah, 2023 and you're supposed to transfer money. And I had to tell him, I said, Dan, you had to check your privilege. And I said, don't get tied up. I said, Tobago is not that place. You're not expecting to walk from bank A to bank B and get robbed in Tobago.
But even before that, again, the privilege plus we would want to think that the things we know, everybody know.
Correct.
Right? So while you know to do online transfer,
Yeah.
you don't know how fast the person need the money. Bank to bank transfer in Trinidad and Tobago is prehistoric.
Correct.
Days. Right? So you might want to go through that. You need the money now, so you think and you're going to right. Yo, you telling me you leave the crime factor to talk about the person should I know better. I equate that man watching a woman and tell she you get raped because you had on a short skirt. That is madness. That is absolute madness.
That is shippiness.
You understand? Yeah. But I just leave it alone because them kind of status, I doesn't want to type now. There's wish to respond to a video now. Right? But no, let me deal with the crime. Yo, banks, we need to start to checking.
Yeah.
Nobody can work with them people that's a phone and thing while they're working. Or what going on? I don't know. I just saying it now.
Yeah.
Because to tell somebody, don't do it this way. And that happened because you chip it and you do it. I'm like, yo, but she didn't do it no wrong way or nothing.
Yeah.
She went in one bank, take out the money.
Put it safely in her bag because not like she walking around with a plastic bag full of money.
Come on.
Right.
We had to talk to the people and appeal to the people who involved in this.
Yeah.
Make them pay.
Yeah.
Because one of the big problems in Trinidad is no penalties.
Consequence,
no,
yeah.
No kind of consequences right now. For nothing.
And I failure.
In everywhere, though.
Yeah. Also, the ease of doing online transfer is not often so efficient in this. Oh gosh, I tell you, man, that I've been having so much difficulty to move money unless it's from my bank to another account in the same bank.
And I want now say bank to bank transfer from to different banks.
It's not easy. It's not easy at all.
Ah, Lord.
It's not easy at all. And the man was like, well, boy, but she mitigate the risk. So even if she do get robbed, she ain't go lose the money. I said, breads, if somebody want to rob you, they go in and rob you. They go take your bag and you go lose your driver's permit, you go lose your ID card, you have to go back and get them thing. That's an inconvenience. You lost your phone because your phone in the bag. Yeah, the money safe because you transfer it or whatever, but why I had to worry about that? You understand? Why I trying to do business, boy, and I had to do that. And then some of these bloody businesses out here too, you selling thing $10 and $15 and $20,000 and telling people about cash only. What kind of jack? What kind of stupidity is that, boy? Even your links card, you cannot swipe that amount of money on your links card. So how you, unless you're working in a bank somewhere and that's your limit. But the average Joe cannot swipe that.
So look, yeah, Nick is all about balance, but sometimes, boy, to find that balance, there's a whole other conversation.
Yeah, boy.
Mendoza say my sister tried to move money to Dubai and couldn't, and there was no US to give her in hand. So what are you to do? So that's what we had to ask them. If you want to tell the woman thing like that, right? Let me ask you this now, because you're making it sound like we system working.
It's not. Our brethren sell the house, migrate to Canada, and the man had to be transferring, I think it's 3,000 US a day through his credit card to get that. I like, what kind of madness is that, boy? That where we living? That how we reach now?
That is what they don't talk about. They'll go up on the podium and talk about the other people in the other party and thing.
Correct.
You know, I tell them that why you can't invite me to no political meeting. No. Don't invite me.
Yeah.
Because I can't come in our audience and say, I sell a house, I moved to Canada. It had no facility here in Trinidad and Tobago, even though it have a Canadian-owned bank here in Trinidad. Two. Right, yeah. Right? Two Canadian-owned banks here in Trinidad and Tobago. But I can't move my money from here. Money that I can show is legitimate money to Canada. What are we doing about that?
Yeah.
You can't go and ask them now, but you can tell them, I hear that there's drink rum on the other side, and oh God, I talk for a whole meeting.
Yeah. But then how companies like what's the membership club name? How them doing business? With them getting the US from? Okay.
You understand?
Just saying.
You're going to a meeting and you ask, if sports does reduce crime, why we do have a sporting competition every weekend in the communities and them? Silence. At some branches, you can't use your card at the counter to transfer to another bank. I tell you, it's crazy.
Yeah, boy. People just talk that easy and like it's a perfect world, but it's not a perfect world.
Hear this? He say, Mendoza say, but I know the conglomerates not transferring no money daily to make their international purchases. So it's one rule for you and another for me.
All right.
So where until we sing? Them have a law for the rich, them have a law for the poor. One law for Kingston, another law for Portmore. Teach me the law so that we all can practice. It seems like them are laws so you and laws to me.
Different laws, man.
Son, and the only way that law has changed is when you have a certain type of money. A certain type of money that's put in a certain type of bracket. Because they have a rule about, if you use your account for 3 months and you put money on it and they close it, right? And I tell them, they could tell me that, and it's written in the fine print and all, they go win on that. But I guarantee, if your name belongs to a Syrian community with a big name, Chinese community with a big name,
right?
East Indian community with a big name, the white and them community with a big name, they're not closing the account without contacting you. I guarantee you that.
Correct.
You understand? You're not going and see this big business name, wait now. None of them thing. You're not going to that, not going and close.
Nope.
And then what the person to do, come back with all the things and everything that you had to go through and everything. And wait.
Yeah.
But you tell me that. I had to go through that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that is what the real people still in denial about in the country. And that is why I tell them, black man and black woman, them is the things that we have to converse about and we have to make real discussions about.
Mm-hmm.
Or we can't have them discussion if all we do is killing one another. We can't have them discussion.
No. At all. At all, at all, at all.
And for the world economy to run, I just watch things real weird now. Like, you put in it have a limit. I want to spend money.
Mm-hmm.
But you telling me you do have that money to give me for me to spend back. That shit don't make no sense to me at all, you know. I want to spend money, you know.
Yeah.
I want to buy your money, which I'm paying at a higher rate, to spend it back most likely by you. Something about that just don't make no sense to me, boy. Exactly. You don't see them in opening bank accounts, you don't see them in no line.
Correct. Them just making calls.
Calls and emails.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because them in calling no teller. Them in calling no PBO. You understand? Them calling the bank manager to get the guy done. And they're getting it done. Paperwork leaving the office and going across by them, get signed and come back. You understand? You don't even see them in licensing office or any other public services. Oh, boy.
It have a whole lot of things you don't see them
And
in.
they have
That's the privilege of the money.
they are go force for them thing, boy.
I'm saying we could have that same privilege too without money. I'm going to tell you why I believe that.
Yeah.
Simply because of the mass number that we have over nearly everybody else. And I ain't talking about force or nothing, no.
Yeah.
I simply talking about a group that could say, so when the African Association of Trinidad and Tobago say, we sending 10 people today to open bank accounts. Them 10 people can see about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 as they reach in the bank. They don't have to spend 3 hours sitting down just to see somebody or nothing because the African Association of Trinidad and Tobago send them. And the African Association of Trinidad and Tobago have wait.
Yeah.
So when you send them, somebody going to deal with them immediately. Because that's what's going on with the rest of them, you know. That's why we don't see them in the... When them shoot a call or a message and say, yo, 2 people coming to get the card that they say you can drive a vehicle, you can operate a vehicle. We doesn't really see them in the office.
You're mad? But them ain't even going there to transfer nothing. But they can't transfer in and everything happening like normal.
Right. We can do the same thing, but it means that we have to come and unite. And you know, we afraid that word Mendoza. I hardly say that word to people. I tell them, like, we lime now. If we talk something serious, I tell them, having a lime, boy. Come and meeting, we talk about, no, I ain't telling you that. I setting you up. You're coming and meet beers and things, you know. And when we started talking, you realize, wait now, yeah, I set you up. We going to walk out now? Yeah, because like as you use the word unity with me, man, they just started a ball by, and man said, I remember when I know I had that window updated clean. You understand? Yeah.
You have a house to build all of a sudden.
All of a sudden. You don't see them in no public space, boy.
No way.
No way at all. And again, I tell them from me, that's not for me to hate on.
Yeah.
But that's thing for me now to work on we doing them same things.
Yeah. But the thing about it is too, even when we get to that place where we start making money, we just stop liming with ourselves.
True.
You understand? Because now we are aspiring to be like them. And lime with them in spaces that they own. You understand?
And that is where the inferiority complex as an African is coming.
Yeah.
As a black man, we do have a serious inferiority complex in our community. And I tell them, I'm not taking no arguments on this one. I'm not taking no comments on this one. We have an inferiority complex. Because the school that I went, my daughter telling me, because she hear them talking in school about St. George's and, you know, that a good school to go and things. So I say, well, you want to go to that school when you write the exam? No, I want to go to the school you went. A big part of my smile, eh?
Yeah.
Say, yeah, see, I'm going to talk about success so much.
Yeah.
But the next part of I was like,
And in so many good ways.
right now, boy.
We go fix it. By the time we done with it, it will be time for she. Yeah.
Right? But it's the same thing now. So, but most people know. and what the children go, what they call a prestige school.
Yeah.
Half of them in studying education. They're studying my child going to school around the savannah. That does look like them old time castle and them that the slave owners had now. They're proud of that shit.
Yeah.
They're proud of that shit.
Yeah.
You understand? You want to save. I tell them, I say, you ain't want to do nothing to help clean love until, fix love until, for any kind of issue that we might see.
Yeah.
Not just crime. But you want to save our church. That is a symbol or part of the symbolism of a time when people had owned our ancestors as property.
Oh.
We have a serious inferiority complex. Serious inferiority complex. You want to tell you to me? You can't wear a Nubian Experience t-shirt, an African Royalty t-shirt like what you have one day. Because that is not a big brand. I tell them plain, I'm not selling a brand. I selling a lifestyle. Understand? You could go and look for your brand. I selling a lifestyle. I say because them selling your lifestyle too, you know, is a lie. But them selling your lifestyle too, but why? What do you mean them selling your lifestyle? I say, but them convince you to wear their name plastered on your body, giving you some kind of status.
For free.
You understand?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're paying ridiculous money for it, and it gives you some type of, it says something about you. What it say about you? Yeah, VIP banking, I'm telling you. We had to do that, and we have the numbers to be able to do that as well.
VIP.
We could do that.
Yep.
No attach, no name to it, no nothing, no. But when the African Association of Trinidad and Tobago call you, yeah, you're getting through. Just like how everybody else getting through.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're getting through. No, if no, but no, maybe. It had notes on all the account members, no thing, right? Account at the close. Hey, no worry, the account belong to African Association. Let me call them and see if that person is still a member.
Yeah, yeah,
what
yeah.
it is going on or whatever. Yeah. People that be going through hard times. You telling me you're just closing off our account because of 3 months of inactivity?
That ain't good enough. You know what's going on. If the person was sick, you know what's going on. You're closing our man account. Come on, man.
Wanting to be white adjacent for black folks is real. Yo, yeah, and I have partners who will go down die hard. It's not that, eh? But you can't, they will never be able to pull the wardrobe in your everyday life. Something is do every day is wear clothes.
That's right.
You can't pull your wardrobe and show me something that is reflective of you.
No, sir.
In your wardrobe is a set of Caucasian names, but you tell them, nah, I no slave to nothing. The minute your account reach different levels, they gain access to the whole new. Of course,
Yeah.
Of course, as your money hit a certain kind of way, all of a sudden is Mr. Hindman.
Yeah, you mean, sir.
All the time you was on number, you know. Number 3.
Yeah.
What? A certain number in there. A certain amount of money in there. Mr. Hindman.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. That's just how it does go. That's just how it does go.
Okay, guy, like, we could have this.
No, but that is the reality. So now I tell them until we take that power that we have, that we don't realize that we have, or that we just use for negative thing,
Yeah.
to put a real use, those there's be calling me them over the
Yeah.
instead of them this young.
Yeah.
You understand when they use that kind of phrases, what they're saying, right?
Of course. It's
Yeah.
derogatory.
Them living down there, or them let's get on down there. Yeah. Them communities it happen the same way, you know.
Of course.
But yeah, we do be broadcast.
That's one of the things I was telling Kevin too. That about the systematic part of the racism now, where the media have a heavy hand to play in that, because dies with them broadcasting, you know. The black boys killing, the black girls fighting, dies with them broadcasting. So when all the positivity happening and nobody in sharing that, how we gonna look at one another? We only feel like that is what happening in the community. You understand? And it's not that. It is far from that, a matter of fact.
I tell all I stop by papers. You can't tell me the first 3 to 5 pages of the papers is only bacchanal. Only negative thing. You can't tell me that, boy. Or something political that tied into more bacchanal and nothing else in happening in Trinidad and Tobago. Negativity sells.
Exactly.
None of them peoples and them will ever come on this program to defend that stance.
Correct.
Negativity sells.
Correct.
Where's the front page of your papers to say, well, look at this here going on. This is the initiative that the Academy of Football Excellence doing here in Belmont. They, they're working with the young children using sports as an avenue to, teach them discipline and thing one time, also to be part of a team.
Yeah.
And all them thing. Where them thing is, that time with them.
Wait there. Unfortunately, our trauma is also a downfall.
Yeah.
Yeah, Roxanne says she ready for a black owned bank.
Will you come with all them thing,
Yeah. It had to start.
Trauma, we have plenty trauma in the black community. And I remember we've been taught not to talk about it, go and take a drink.
Yeah. And plenty of people don't consider trauma.
But I had to say this, there's something 50 Cent say that
Fiddy.
Fiddy say depression is a privilege now.
A luxury.
A luxury now. Say when you live the life plenty we start from and come from, you don't have the luxury or the privilege to be depressed now.
Yeah, you don't have time.
Yeah, exactly, you come inside, you're so tired, you want me think something to eat and you're going again. You understand? You know the time to sit down and think, oh my God, I'm so depressed. And it might sound like a simplification, but I tend to agree to it. Sail slow, what are you going to do? People in Trinidad, what are you going to do? You still have to go and find some kind of...
Yeah.
Right? We ain't saying that...
It do exist.
It do exist. We ain't even saying that you might not be feeling a situation, but you just don't have the time to sit down and focus on that then.
Yeah.
And as we go along, it make more sense. It make more sense. And that's why I say we gotta keep bringing Sule, boy.
Yeah.
Because I listen to Sule, even some of his status and some of he posts on social media. But he just be dropping little thing
gems there
in between.
Sule's our boss.
And we, as was said, we have real trauma in the black community. Real trauma. Because just last night in a conversation with somebody, something that I say to you, I realize now, parenting wasn't meant to be by one person.
Oh, definitely not, man.
And a woman said that to me last night,
Yeah.
And
I had to pull up my wife for that this weekend here. Saturday. Something and she think, I find she answering little, I say, what I'm telling you today, since morning, yeah, snappy. She said, well, it was hard because Genesis in the shop and the next two jump in. I say, but what happened to me? If you don't come and say to me, Pitbull, handle that for me now. I don't know. Remember, I working too. So as far as I concern, everything is everything.
Yeah.
But if you don't come and say, babe, talk to them children for me now. And I come and lay down the law, Judge Dredd pulling, and lay down the law. Every man Jack know they had to stay in the hole after I talk to them. Because it's not play we playing, we working. And it's enough that we had to deal with a 3-year-old in the shop when we have a soon to be 15-year-old and a soon to be 10-year-old who can handle him in the house. You understand?
That next thing too, boy.
Yeah.
And I learned this because of my present situation. It are certain things we expecting at these church. Now remember, because I just say this generation of children, the generation right before this, and this group are made us off. A big part of
Soft serve ice cream.
we wanted them to, you see that, expecting them to be able to handle. Because it have a shift in them little new ones and them not coming in. They come in like they seem to be coming more stern, more everything, more lead already, you know. So now I watch some of these children, they like, nah. But that is a reality that we have to think with that parenting, it wasn't designed for one person.
Yeah.
And now being a single parent, just tell them talk all they want, talk to all your mouth boss. a single parent car doing it by myself. It is everything that's come at you. And in talking to one or two other people, I realize I say some of the best advice I get is some my mother small, my mother last child, my smaller sister. When she said, don't let nobody make you feel bad from needing time away from your child. At the point in time, I didn't understand that. I just when I just become single.
Yeah.
But I totally understand and appreciate that now.
Yeah.
Is need that. You know? So, always 2 o'clock to the black African community, black man, black woman, or really going on with the community. It's time for we to build back communities, one household at a time.
And everybody wanna be everybody want the change, but nobody don't want to be the change, boy.
In your house.
You have to be the change you want to see. Be the change you want to see on your street. You understand? Let the neighbors and them feel it. Because when you start to do it, them going and start to do the same thing. It contagious just like everything else, you know.
Yeah.
Just how the negative contagious, the positive contagious. But nobody now willing to do it now. You know what I mean? So I'm hoping that today we reach all here and we give all some motivation to start something. Even if it's starting small, it could be 1 child, 2 children, wherever it is you want to start small. Start where you are with what you have. You understand?
So Mendoza say we had a meet up. Mendoza, you know, he just had a link with we, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He was supposed to be here today, but it's my bad. I tell him I was supposed to call him and thing, and it didn't.
So,
It didn't work out that way.
Well, yeah. Be safe.
Yeah.
Love is an action word. Support is an action word. Talk to your children. And some of the best father advice I ever get was from Sheldon Mendoza. He said, don't just talk to them, listen to them.
Correct.
Listen to your children. Be a little more involved. I'm talking to myself too.
Yeah.
Right, all you.
And all I know we closing with this song again. It is called Pain by Izzy Real.
Yeah.
Right?
Blessings, people.
Blessings all you.
Trinidad,
My sweet Trinidad.
sweet Trinidad and Tobago.
Oh, I love you so.
Look what you've come to be.
Look what you've come to be.
Nobody touch no. Cause I can't believe where we come to. Trinidad, look how we the gun them do. Everybody feel the pain. Cause I can't believe where we come to. Trinidad, look how we the violence do. Everybody feel the pain. Everybody feel the same. This are no fun and games. Life as we know it done gone and changed. This is not business as usual. See the youths them bad and brutal. Your voice more than crucial. Lift it up a little more than usual. Here I cry, oh Lord, show us a better way. Cause I can't believe where we come to. Trinidad, look how we the gun them do. Everybody feel the pain. Cause I can't believe where we come to. Trinidad, look how we the violence do. Everybody feel the pain. Everybody feel the same. Where every creed and race should have an equal place. But we know this is not so. We used to fight for a place in the media space. We get it now, look at you. Who know those straight patrol? More gangs and less dinero. More violence, less stage show. Like them dance for real. Cause I can't believe where we come to. Trinidad, look how we the gun them do. Everybody feel the pain. Cause I can't believe where we come to. Trinidad, look how we the violence do. Everybody feel the pain. Everybody feel the same. This are no fun and games. Life as we know it done gone and changed. This is not business as usual. See the youths them bad and brutal. Your voice more than crucial. Lift it up a little more than usual. Here I cry, oh Lord, show us a better way. Because we can't believe where we come to. Trinidad, there's a brighter way. Trinidad, cause we can't believe where we come to. Look how we the violence do.